Apparently, this landlord in Ghana is very angry with a tenant who just left and left the room so dirty. Some of the words here must be censored. If only you speak tree. Yonkwe.
Have you seen it? When you guys came for the room, you want something nice. Oba, no more you momo. I say, a dan yan fa mamo ni. Once a mube dying, once a my fienmo. Once I will see how you mess up the room. Ube dan no more say dan mu na say. Oba mom where you nim. Now after the money nam social media. Complaining, ka say dan board so be you be dying. Kesa why you dying on me now. So we were kitchen cabinet in a hand the women now was see a sun change. Be changing we na me the dying my price. I'm with you cause ya for me to more beside cement crowder. Cause ya guy be only na TikTok cause ya some say a dying body and I say. Who what beside I say border. This as I see price and I'm saying 7 billion. As I see price it's Legon and I'm saying 15 billion, 20 billion. But as I see we, I mean farmer rent, me cut sit down we, I mean farmer renter. Now one I'll be me. A dining warhol, a dining manager, and me say car. Me cancer me, me nim da me, me cancer me renti. So upa beji umpa ko. A dining nya would you know woman again. Ubam beji we na mo say ni say we na mo expecting. Ubam or see me san renovate and see mu nice and sana. A die wo friends say ogbojo. I ben move a ben we jumemu a dan ben we jumemu na 500 cedis ni dan ya wo adenta baby nicer than the wo ogbojo no any board no de na obefa cause ya sem ko aban no so ase dan ama obi Ghana ha na oni na munka cause ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an angry landlord in Ghana who is really upset. He's really upset because a tenant just left the house and he has left the place unkept. I don't know why he's upset because this is a normal thing in Ghana. Though I've watched video of tenants leaving a room or leaving their apartment they've rented clean, so nice. I've seen it. This happened in Europe. This happened in other parts of the world. You understand? Yes, because they usually leave what we call security deposits. So if the person is paying some amount of money, he will definitely pay extra amounts to keep it down as security deposits. So in order for them to get the security deposit back, usually before they leave, they have to try to put the rooms in their previous state. The way they rented it, they will just leave the house the same way. Then they can take back their money from the landlords. That's what I know they do. In Ghana here, the person will say security deposit no fat. Take the security deposit. They don't even want the security deposit because they themselves they know that the damage they have caused your building is more than the security deposit. Currently, landlords are bringing that security deposit, into action. They have activated it in Ghana here. So if you are renting an apartment 2 years, you pay extra 1 month. Some will even make you pay 2 months. That's to just serve as security deposit, so that in case there's any damage in the building, the landlord can use that money to repair those damages. This is actually a very good idea. But that's not even the issue. The issue is the way the person left it so dirty. And the landlord has spoken a lot. He said that most of you come to rent rooms, and when you come to rent spaces, you say you want the place so neat and clean. But look at you when you were living, look at how you left it. So dirty. And he even insulted them. He insulted the tenants. He insulted people on TikTok and social media who always bash landlords. He said, you people, do you know how much they will sell land now? He will spend a huge amount of money. 700,000 Ghana cedi or 1.5 million Ghana cedi. That's somewhere around 70,000 US dollars. He will spend that money to buy land at one of the good locations. He will build nice house and you tell him to charge a penny. No. He would definitely charge it so higher so that he can also reap the benefit of his sweat before he dies. He doesn't know when he's going to leave. So why would he wait for him to be old before he gets back? No, he's going to charge it so high. That's what he said. And you look at this idea and you realize that it makes sense. It makes sense. How much do they sell land now? A landlord or an individual will suffer. You people who are there, some in Europe, suffer their entire life. Come and buy land at a very good location. Suffer their life build houses, furnish it, and do everything. And then one day are now charging the price. Some people will come and say that the thing is too high. The landlord, this landlord in the video, he didn't leave people out, or he really insulted them. So you don't know how much he suffered to buy land, build house, and then you come and tell him that the government should be the one to determine the price he takes rent. He even said that is it the government of Ghana that built the house for him? He suffered to build his house. So you can't come and be telling him that, the government should be the one to come and be charging the price. No, doesn't make sense. And when you look at some of these things, you realize that it actually makes sense, because here in Africa, nobody helps you to do nothing. But you see the government of Ghana standing at one point, waiting to take a tax from you. You start a small business, it's not going anywhere. The government is following you, charging you 20% or 30% as your tax. The small profit you have made that you are supposed to plow back, government will be charging you on this. So most landlords are really frustrated. That's why a lot of people, come on social media. They come and be complaining that houses are so expensive in Ghana. Houses are so. The landlord don't give a shit. That if you are a landlord in Ghana, they don't even mind you. Landlord don't care about what tenants say. They don't care about what social media say. You can best the social media as far as you are not the one who built the house for the landlord. He doesn't give a F about you. Yes, you can see from the tone of this landlord in the video. He's really upset. Most landlords don't even open their mouth to say anything. Yes. Because do you know the hassle they went through to build those houses? And you are coming to rent it and you are saying that the government should be the one to determine the price for him. Was it the government that built the house for him? According to this landlord, that's the question he's asking. He's asking the video, is it the government that built the house for him? No. The government didn't help him in any way. And you come and tell him that what? He won't agree. That's why recently I made a video and I was saying that most people are saying that houses or rental in Ghana is expensive. Meanwhile, they don't know how much it means to buy land here. To buy land in Ghana now is not a joke. To build is not funny. And then you say that it's forever. Therefore, you should wait when he's old age before he starts to reap the benefit of his wealth. No. Landlord in Ghana, they don't hear. They don't listen to anyone. Landlord is in Ghana don't care about anyone. Because when they were struggling, nobody cared about them. They don't give a shit. So if you complain that rent is expensive, they don't care. If you complain about anything, they don't even give a shit, because they understand how the system treated them. So they will never pay attention to any system that you bring forth. And this is one of the reasons why you look at the work of rent control people in Ghana here. It's becoming so weak. Because rent control can put down the laws, they can jail landlords, they can do all that. But that person that was jailed or in prison for breaching the rent code or whatever will come and still act the same way. Okay, he will price his thing. If you come and you want to go and call rent control that, why is he taking 1 year in advance? Why is he taking 2 years in advance? Rent control will call him and say, who is renting? He said, this person. So I will rent my house again. I've heard you rent control. I'll charge monthly, or I'll charge every 6 months. Fine. But I will rent the house to him again. So it doesn't work, because you look at the entire as a abua or person what can be anything. You understand? That's how it is. It's like trying to say the rent control should handle a lot of things, but the rent control itself doesn't have the capacity in terms of implementing some of the things in the rent code or the rent act. They don't have the capacity. One, they don't have the personnel. Two, the landlords are not ready to cooperate. Not talk of even tenants too. Some of the tenants too are also not ready to cooperate. And these are some of the things that are happening in our rent system in Ghana. Until this gets fixed, we all will be where we are. Landlords are angry, tenants are upset. The government of Ghana or the rent control system are also upset as well. We all are living in an upset world. Nobody's ready to compromise. My name is Simo Sadat. This is just an educational video. Bye-bye.
Subscribe to BTG to talk business.